One World Media Network. In the world, for the world. In association with Touching Nations, Changing Lives. Presents.
We are in Honduras, in the beautiful mountaintops of Honduras, and with a wonderful, wonderful ministry behind us down the hill. There's a huge complex for orphans, for children. We have our own projects in Africa, and I've been working in Uganda for about 12 years. But Honduras is one of our projects around the world with Touching Nations, Changing Lives. It's for the homeless children. It's people they retrieve from the garbage dumps, the poor people, the orphans, and they've just done an amazing job on this complex. Tom and Teresa Stammen, I've met them probably 8 years ago. They are truly God's hands and feet extended. We work with people that we know it's getting to the people. They're doing projects to be sustainable. Projects that are going to bring revenues in, the cattle projects, the cows, the pigs, the chickens.
My husband and I, we have a love for children, and we want to help them have a better life. And very excited to be part of Teresa, Gregory, and Touching Nations, Changing Lives. And we appreciate them, and I hope they come back.
We went to the garbage dumps, and that was unbelievable to see how these people live every day to eat. The garbage trucks came in, and you could hear them dump. And all at once, every head went like this. And it was like, it's here. The garbage was their hope. One came running up with a bag of tomatoes. And it was something that we dispose of every day. And they said, what a blessing for the day. Another one came up just grinning from ear to ear, and he had a bag of buns and a bag of bread. And he said, this is my blessing for my family. But then they said, we haven't had water for almost 15 days. So we went out and bought them water. Medical people, these people have hardly any medical supplies. Impact Ministries were the only ones that are coming and helping them. Suzanne had said, how many of you either want to know Jesus or rededicate your life to Jesus? And they all raised their hand, and they all came up, most of them, and wanted prayer. And I know Pastor Josh went up and said the sinner's prayer, and they accepted the Lord.
In your name I pray.
En nombre de Jesús.
Amen.
Oramos. Amén. Gracias.
Woo!
They don't want to keep living that way, but they don't know anything else. So we brought them food, we brought them clothing. But I asked them all, I said, if there was a way to change, would you want to? Every one of them raised their hand. Would you want to stop this from going on for your children and your children's children? Every one of them raised their hands to say, if there's a way, we would love to learn and we would love to change. You know, I see a lot of people, they just give, or in ministries, they'll go in for a week and they think, oh, we're doing so much. And I think a lot of that makes them feel better, but how much is it really helping? I'm more about, let's not just throw them a fish. Let's teach them how to fish, help them change with their culture and their people. Our projects are sustainable. They are income producing sustainable. And we're going to teach these different nations and bring some of their ideas in. I don't know how many common everyday people get to experience that. We're that team that the common everyday people can experience Touching Nations, Changing Lives. Not only do we have our own personal projects that we do, but we come alongside others. Impact Ministries, we've been in the trenches with. I can say to people, that's a good project. The money is going to where they say it's going. The children are getting what they say they're getting. The schools are being built where they say they're being built. The medical clinics are happening. And we can say when we recommend a project, it's going where it needs to go. What can we do? How can we influence society? How can we help out? How can we use our gifts to advance the nations of the world? We are everyday, ordinary people doing extraordinary things. We all have a gift, a talent, and an ability to touch nations and change lives, and we would love to have you join us. Whatever your gift, whatever your talent, whatever your ability, we certainly need your prayers, so come join us. That is what will really change your life.